Hey guys, Sebastian1145 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some Churchill I gameplay. This is the Tier 5 British Heavy, the one that leads up to the Tier 10 FV215B that Kim Jong-spoon has. I've been fairly interested in the British Heavies. Kind of want to pick up a 215B myself because I really like that rear-mounted turret, the mobility that it has, and the gun. The gun is just amazing. So you guys can check that tank out in a different video. We have videos that are they're recorded with the 215B. Anyway, so get into this game on Falls Creek. Starting off, I want our heavies and TDs to go right with me to the bridge. We can push the bridge, get rid of their heavies. And normally when you do that, you'll be successful. I mean, I don't tend to push the bridge in higher tiers. It's just, it's starting to feel like an awkward thing. And unless I'm top tier in a low tier game, I really won't go bridge. It's just something I don't do anymore. So choosing a spot to side scrape here, try to get a shot off at the M4, but I can't really seem to. I think that truck's in the way. Pop out, but the Panzer 3-4 puts a shot into us and kind of sits there, so we put a shot back into him. He backs up behind cover, and so do we. I'm trying to bait a shot at this point. Let's look at the bait a shot from the Panzer 3-4, and he hits the Wolverine, and then trying to get a shot on the Panzer 3-4, nothing there. The Panzer 3 pops out, but backs away, and we're just kind of in a spot. We're kind of in like a defensive position. We can't really do anything right now. Put a shot on the Panzer 3, bounce one, another one hits our tracks. We repair our tracks, and does damage us. Looking around, I think we're gonna push now because, as you can see, our Wolverine, I believe, is pushing up over the bridge. We put a shot on the Panzer 3-4. Wolverine's kind of sitting by the bridge, not really much help. Put a shot on the Panzer 3-4 basically, and he backs up. And we're just trying to get him out of the way. He's just kind of like awkwardly sitting there, and he's not good for us. So the M4, magical M4, comes out of nowhere and just decides to become our meat shield, so I'll take the advantage, move up with his tank, no gun depression whatsoever, so I have to pull up all the way over the hill, put one into the M4, the Jackson needs help, the Wolverine needs help. M4 takes out the Panzer 3-4, which is good. We go for the kill on the M4. He bounces off us, and with that stock turret, it makes it easy to get the kill. So we get the first kill on the M4, and looking over at the cap, there's a lot of enemies, but these two guys are very exposed. We load HE for the weak rear of the Hetzer. It's a tier 4, we're a tier 5. And we're looking for one more shot on him, and it goes right under him. Thank you, accuracy. So we want to finish off this Hetzer because a dead tank is better than one that's still operating, but we leave him on low health. The base cap's on 60 points, and while shooting this Matilda, I'm basically telling my team to defend the base, defend the base, defend the base. You guys are there. I'm never gonna make it with the mobility of the Churchill I. We're looking for a shot on that Matilda. I was thinking I'd get the kill there. It doesn't happen. I don't know why. The Matilda's taking shots from the other Matilda, and that Matilda hasn't been spotted somehow. Our team resets the cap. T1 Heavy's on fire. We donk our shot into, I don't know where. And rear of a Matilda, I'm like, easily penetrate with AP. No. Bounce off the rear of a Matilda. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. RNG just not a fan of us. And looking, one more shot on Matilda is all we need. Gun wobbles a ton, but we load APCR. Just kidding, we have trouble loading APCR. Then we load it. Get the kill on Matilda. 2 kills. And basically everybody in the cap's been taken out except for that Matilda B Black Prince, or BP. I don't know if that actually stands for Black Prince. But either way, we start rushing over the cap, try to get last kill, get 3 kills. Top Gun's not going to happen, but that's okay. Our Matilda buddy is just kind of awkwardly sitting there with another Matilda. But we're going to go head over towards the cap. Matilda BP is pressuring that other Matilda. And this tank is not by any means quick, but it's a pretty heavily armored tank for tier 5. And that's what makes it good. Aside from the turret armor and the crappy gun depression and the kind of crappy mobility, this tank is a pretty good tank in my opinion. So looking to take a shortcut. I kind of climb up over these hill things. I've gotten stuck here plenty of times, but this time it works, actually. The Covenanter's telling us to shoot the Matilda, which is kind of obvious. We put a shot on the move into his weak turret, and he turns around, but the Wolverine takes the kill, and that's the end of the game. 2 kills, Falls Creek, victory. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. So looking at the post-game stats for this game, we get 1700 damage, 1000 base XP, Mastery Badge, 2nd class, and we do 1700 damage with 660 base XP. And we hop into the next one right away, and this one is a game on mines, another top-tier game, which is good for us. I mean, top-tier games in the Churchill I, if you get to a position early in the game, well, I guess you can't say early in the game because the tank is pretty sluggish, but if you get to a position quickly, then you're pretty much able to dominate with this armor. Side scraping is a possibility, as long as it's kind of like the 215B. You can side scrape in it. You got to pay attention to your turret because that can be penned pretty easily. But yeah, we start off with a slow, sluggish tank rolling over to the hill on mines. We spawn pretty far away from the hill, which is nice. The T-28, I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I don't know. Matilda probably is gonna go camp. So I'm telling my team to come with me, go to the hill, because I really don't want a team of just camping players. That's really never good. So the Covenanter looks like it's taking the hill. The Panzer III-4 is brawling with him, and I'm thinking the Panzer III-4 is going to win this no problem. But I think the Panzer III-4 is in the line of fire of all those tanks down there, and as you're about to see, he's just getting pummeled. He's just taking hit after hit after hit. He tries to retreat. He tries to put one more shot and get greedy, but right here he makes his mistake, and he's gone. He does get the kill on the Covenanter, though, and that does eliminate the hill, so that could have been a problem. Good thing that the Panzer III-4 took him out, but he had to sacrifice himself at the same time. We're popping over this hill with this horrible gun depression, as you guys see. Looking to put a shot on the Matilda. We put one, but we take some damage there. We back off behind cover, trying to use this Matilda kind of as a meat shield. Trying to put a shot into this M4. We track him and completely disable his engine. I'm telling my team to shoot at him because if he can't move, then he's an open target. Bounce one way into the air. Their team is they're kind of just stuck here, and I take another shot. We're kind of just stuck here too, so it's whoever makes the first move kind of fails. Take another hit, and it's not looking too good for me, so I back up into this I just back up so that they can shoot the other tanks, not me. I don't really need to take more damage. This T1 Heavy is not the brightest. He just kind of pops out, uses a speed boost while tracked. That shell magically disappears into his rear end, and down he goes. T1 Heavy down. It scores 2-1. Covenanter's just sitting out there, kind of. So we take a shot, set him on fire, disable his fuel tank. He gets tracked, and the Matilda takes him out. So now we're 3-1, and all of a sudden their team's kind of panicky. We pop out, looking to take the kill on the Matilda, but he stops randomly and it zooms past his turret. Looking for the reload. The rate of fire on this tank is pretty good. So we are able to put the shot in soon before everyone else and secure the kill on the Matilda. Looking for the M4 now. I'm taking up a position to side scrape because I kind of don't want to head him frontally. I don't have a lot of armor. Bounce a shot off my side down by the lighthouse and take some damage from the M4's derp. But we're able to kill the M4, and I know one of the players down at the lighthouse. The T-34 goes down. As I just said, I know there's somebody at the lighthouse, probably in one of those bushes. And, yeah, it's a Matilda with the derp gun. Oh, boy. Look at that shell go. You can literally move out of the way in a medium by the time that shell reaches you. Its velocity is pretty slow. This Matilda's just getting pummeled, but the poor fellow is just kind of sitting there, and, yeah, you see, he doesn't really know what he's doing, and we end up taking the kill. 3 kills, falls short of a top gun again. But we do an okay amount of damage, so let's take a look at the post-game results real quick. So looking at the post-game results, we got 1,600 damage, 850 base XP, 3 kills, Master Badge first class. So, what do I think about this tank? I mean, I can honestly say that I like it. It's a good tank. I mean, aside for the crappy gun depression, crappy mobility, you can get circled pretty easily. Its armor is pretty reliable for tier 5. I would yeah, I just simply enjoy it as a tier 5. Its gun is very good. It's got an average damage for tier 5, but its rate of fire is very good for a heavy. And its armor is very reliable. As a heavy, you'll bounce most of the tier 5s you'll meet. Unfortunately, getting into tier 7 games can be a problem with this tank, but as using APCR and just conserving your hit points, you'll be fine in this tank. So that's all for today in the Churchill I. Thank you guys for watching, and come back for more awesome tank videos.